Hello guys and welcome to another episode. Today I'm gonna show you how to replace the door speaker for the models Opel Corsa E. I think that it's the models from 2015 and till the year 2019, 2020. So I'm not gonna make a video how to remove the door panel because there are a lot of videos on YouTube to see that. I also saw a video from there to figure out how to remove this. I've seen videos for speaker replacement because basically the speaker I will show you later on, the speaker here, it's fixed with a triangle base, so you cannot remove the speaker and place a new one. The one solution is to cut the cable and mount the new speaker on the metal, which is not ideal. The other way is to buy a triangle base with the special adapter to mount the new speaker. This is not an option for me also because here I don't find to buy that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna show you this because maybe this also applies to you and will help you solve this problem. So basically the speaker is like this. It's all plastic. Mine had the issue that it was torn apart from around here, this side. So back in the days we used to glue them back and it was relatively okay, but this one is far gone. So what I do is that I bought this OEM speaker, which it was very cheap, like $4 or something, which is similar with the original. I tested and it sounds about the same. We are gonna test it also in the car, but I think it's a good match. So basically I removed this paper stuff, as you can see here, and then I cut it, these plastic things. So I take this, so I remove this from the speaker. So now what I'm gonna do is to sand this plastic down to a few millimeters so I can place this speaker inside here. That's the plan. This gonna be the speaker. This is how it's gonna look, but I need to sand because it has this metal frame, as you can see here. I don't want to sand this. I don't want to make any damage to the speaker. You could bend it, but I'm not gonna do it. Instead I'm gonna sand this plastic. I marked it with a gray permanent marker. I will sand it down to mount the speaker, and then I will use this original plug, solder it to here so I can still use the factory plug that is right here. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, that's the plan. I will start sanding it down and we will see how it goes. So now I finished sanding. I sanded with this tool, which is not the ideal one, and I sanded around until the end of the marker. And the purpose of that mark is, let me show you why I did this mark. So I did this mark with a marker. It was about 2-3 millimeters because this is how deep is this lip here, of the speaker. And also the other reason is, you see this here in the sides, those here, let me focus, this here, you see this lip here, I wanted this to go inside and sit properly, so it doesn't push up from here, but also it's not big enough so it can move a lot inside of the plastic. I wanted to sit as tight as it can get. Maybe I will sand it, because now that I have it here steady, this plastic base, I see that it has a bit of play still, so I'm gonna sand it a little bit more so it goes further down, so it sits more properly. So now that I'm done sanding and it's good, I'm gonna put the speaker on here, and then I'm gonna use these holes to put screws and bolt it here in a point that it's a thick plastic, and also it doesn't interfere with the installation, and that means that I'm gonna screw it, and my screw is gonna go inside this rubber sealing, not in the middle. The end of the screw is gonna come out around here inside this plastic. So I'm gonna mount it, I'm gonna show you how it looks like. So before I put the screws, I remembered that I have this glue gun with these sticks, so I'm gonna put some hot glue around the speaker, and then I'm gonna put the screws. So now I placed the screws here, as you can see, and I added some hot glue around the speaker and on the screws so they don't get rusty or something. And now I'm gonna solder this. I have my soldering gun here, so I'm gonna solder these cables from the plug to the cables to the contacts of the speaker here. Maybe I should place it a little bit to the left so it's more accessible, but never mind, I'm gonna solder it okay anyway. So it looks like original speaker. This is metal, the stock one was plastic, but it looks nice. So I'm gonna solder it, I'm gonna screw it again in the car and see what's done with the work. So now that I'm done soldering, I'm gonna place the speaker back to the door and connect the plug, the factory plug, and see if we are good. So now the speaker is back into place. I have to put these screws, so let's try to power it on to see if it plays. So speaker works, so it's success. Now I'm gonna put all this back, and job is done for the day. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.